welcome back to another Plan With Me. It's nice to see you again. I'm still using my Floral Stitches cover this last week of May. This is the week I'm filming this for you guys. And I'm still using up kits, old kits. So this was last week's spread using an old Paper Loving Mommy kit, leftovers actually, that I love how it turned out, super cute. And then this week, kind of keeping with that theme, just kind of trying to keep my stash current, but wanting to use up stickers that I have on hand that I love, is this Station Stickers kit. This was a Station Stickers Club theme kit from July of 2015, actually, I think. That's kind of crazy, yeah. But it's from a long time ago, so obviously no longer available, but beautiful stickers I really wanted to use, and I still had quite a bit of the stickers in the Sticker Club kit left, which is something that I subscribed to for a while when I was doing more minimal decorative planning, and I loved it for a long time. But then when I got into more no white space planning, I unsubscribed because it just didn't make as much sense to have anymore when I was using full kits every week. Then I also pulled this little freebie that I had from Firefly Paper Shop with a little bicycle on it, because I didn't think I had any deco with this with the Station Stickers kit, but as it turns out I did. So I ended up taking that off or not using. I can't remember exactly how that went. This is a matte sticker kit, so I'm using my favorite for that, so Rush on Petite pen. You can get it from Jet Pens. I have all my supplies linked below if you're curious and want to check it out. And then I'm just gonna go right in and do what I normally do, which is lay down the bottom washi. Then I like to I usually fill out all of Monday first. Here I'm actually filling out quite a bit of the sidebar first. I guess I had an idea for this, but what I usually do is lay out my Monday stickers so I can kind of get a sense of the color scheme, and then I put down my sidebar stickers. But this week I decided to jump right into the sidebar. I do generally fill out my sidebar first, so in terms of like the actual writing that goes into it, but I like putting in the color scheme on Monday first, just to give me a sense of the layout, but I guess I didn't need to do that this week. I also am pulling in some other stickers I had on hand from My Own Island for a weekly tracker, and you can see me here trying to fit this bicycle in. It's super cute. I really wanted to use it, but it took up so much of the Thankful Thought box, which is actually something I use. So in a little bit I'll pull that off, and I had to sacrifice a sticker unfortunately, but I figured out there was deco in the monthly kit that I'm using in combination with this kit. You know, the club kit. There it is. This is going to make more sense because you can see it. So I put that in instead. It just worked better, and it took up less writing space in my Thankful Thought box. And you can see throughout this week, I use a combination of stickers from both the big kit and the monthly kit to kind of pull it all together, because the big kit, like the week kit, right, didn't have a ton of headers, or it had a lot of the like little things headers, but not a lot of blank headers and things like that. So I ended up pulling, and like decorative flags and bits and pieces, so I ended up pulling a lot of those things in from the monthly kit. But yeah, anyway, the sidebar I use for general planning for the week. So I usually have the top box be sort of personal, kind of home life to-dos, and then the second one be more about my content planning. And then if I have room, I'll throw in whatever quote box or really beautiful decorative box came with the spread that might fit at the bottom there. And then lately I've been getting into doing a weekly tracker to keep track of things like my physical therapy exercises, whatever you want it to be, really. I like using little deco from shops like Once More with Love, which is Tofu the Panda. Hard to get her stickers, and I've mentioned this before. She does a lot of pre-sale things. She's a full-time teacher, so her sticker shop is sort of more of a side pursuit at the moment, but I don't know with summer on if she will open her shop up more frequently. I don't know what her plan is for that, but just stalk her Instagram if you want to buy some of her stickers, because she does release them every once in a while. And then the Once More with Love munchkins. I also recently purchased some Coffee Monster Co. emojis, I believe is what they're called. So I think a couple of those pop up in here. And then I also like to use some icons that I have on hand from Hello Petite Paper and also Planning Roses. Oh, that Post-it note sticker is from Coffee Monster Co. So yeah, that's basically kind of my sticker jam. That made sense. That I stick to. Unintentional pun alert. Yes. On a regular basis. If you've been watching these for a while, you know I kind of do things the same way. Slight variations, and sometimes I'll shift things and change them up. But for the most part, if something is working for me, I will stick with it. And I just love playing with stickers. It's just so much fun. It's like really gratifying. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about the planner sticker advent calendar idea I mentioned in the Plan With Me video a couple of weeks ago. I said that last year I was thinking, after I saw Glam Planner's advent calendar thing that she did with planner stickers, I thought this would be so fun if it was a collection from different shops. And I started thinking about how maybe I could orchestrate something like that. And then a few weeks ago, I was thinking about it again. I was like, man, if I'm going to make this happen this year, I really got to get working on this. And I started thinking about it, and I got all of your input, and you guys seemed so excited about it and like really enthused about it. But honestly, once I sat down and really started thinking about the planning and the commitment and the cost and all of that combined, the cost really is, I mean, to me, it would be a donation of my time and my money, because like I said, it would be something that I would want to do for charity. But honestly, just not going to work for me this year. Once I sat down and really thought through all of the details about what it would take to put it on, it's not possible for me to do, especially as somebody who doesn't have an Etsy shop, doesn't have a business, dealing with all of the background stuff that would go into making a business, even if it was a non-for-profit, just to sell the planner, the advent planner sticker advent calendar it's just not something that I can do right now. And I'm bummed about it, you guys. But sometimes you have to pick and choose passion projects that are important to you when your time and resources are limited. I wish I could do it. I really do. It's something I think would be so fun, and something I would definitely be more than happy to contribute my time and effort and funds to. But realistically, this year is not going to work for me. And I'm sorry. I know some of you got really excited about it, and I'm really excited about it too, but it's just, and I'm bummed too. Like, I can't think of how to make it happen. But I'm hoping that this is the thing with ideas, and I was actually thinking about this when I was listening to Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic book, and it's about creativity. I highly recommend that by you guys, by the way. She's one of my favorite authors anyway, but she's also, like, this book is just very motivational, and it's funny, but it's also real and encouraging, but also kind of like a reality check sort of book too for us creative types who get really excited about projects, and then we have to figure out how we can realize them. But anyway, she talks in the book about how when inspiration comes to you, or an idea comes to you, and it takes hold of you, it chooses you, but you can't realize it for whatever reason at that time. Maybe you let it go, maybe it hangs around with you for a while until you're ready and able to fully realize it. Or more often than not, it will jump to somebody else. And I feel like that idea is out in the universe looking for somebody to realize it. I know this sounds so cheesy, you guys, but I really feel this way. And I feel like it will happen. Somebody will make this happen, and it will be awesome. And I wish it could be me. Right now, it's just not going to work. Maybe next year. I don't want to make any promises. You don't know what life's going to throw you, but just, I just planning out the year and what we've got going on and things, and just the time, and it's just not going to work for me. So big fat bummer. I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm kind of sorry I mentioned it, because when I mentioned it, it was after I had thought about it for a while and thought it was going to be really something doable. But I really should have sat down and worked it out first before I mentioned it, because I wouldn't have mentioned it if I didn't think it was pretty possible. But like I said, maybe me mentioning it somehow, either indirectly or not, or directly, will inspire somebody else. Like that idea will latch on to somebody else who is able to realize it. So there you have it. I know it's a bummer, but there will be other times for projects like that. And you just, I never know. You never know. Nobody knows what life's going to throw at you and what you're going to take on, and things that you never even thought you'd be able to do or would want to do even, and suddenly you can and do, and so anyway, I'm going to put that to rest now and hope that it finds its way to somebody else. And I'm going to get back to this plan with me. So this weekend, I did something a little different. I left 4 blank spaces on my weekend for photos. We had a big family weekend. My brother's family came up, so we were busy all weekend hanging out with them. I didn't have time to work on any work or content or any home stuff, so I didn't make my usual 2 lists that I do for those things. So instead of filling that space in with just decorative items, I decided to add in a couple more pictures than I usually do. So on Saturday, we went to the Brookfield Zoo, which was so much fun. We had a blast. And then on Sunday, my family came over and we hung out all day, and they helped us get ready for our first barbecue of the season. And Don made his ribs, which were very tasty. And Don's sister's family came over, and some other family members came over, and a couple of friends came over too. And it was just a good time. And the rain cleared, and we had a beautiful afternoon and evening for our party. And it was just so nice to be outside with everybody and enjoying everybody's company. And all of the kids, there's so many kids now. It's so fun to see them all interacting and playing together. And my brother's girls are so good with the little ones. They're so getting so big. They're going to be 12 and 14 this summer, which just blows my mind. But they're just so great with little kids. So it's so nice to see them interact with Charlotte and with Don's sister's kids and everything. So yeah, I really love the way this turned out. I love the colors of this kit. Beautiful florals. Gorgeous. Like I said, I stuck with my regular planning during the week, and then on the weekend I added in a couple more pictures to kind of make it more of a memory keeping area. But love the way it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'll be back next week with another. And in the meantime, the in-between time, happy planning, you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.